Hi, my name is Wesley Corwin, and welcome to this week's episode. Can I drink that? Water, one of the most essential things to life. In this episode, we will be taking pond water, filtering it by using these 4 different purification methods, and then putting it into petri dishes with agar. Then we will leave them, and after a few days, count the number of colonies that have formed in the dishes, and we will be able to determine which method is the best for purifying water. I'm here in the lab, and we just got back from the pond, so we've got our pond water, and so we're going to go ahead and stick it in our agar dishes. We've got our 4 different containers. We've also got our agar already on the hot plate. Okay, so one of the first things that you want to do is you want to get your agar, and you want to go ahead and stick it in here so that it starts dehardening. Be sure that when you stick it in there, the cap is a little loose, so that way if it expands and tracks that it goes ahead and air can get in there and it doesn't explode. Next, what we're going to do is we got to get all these containers set up. So you got to make labels for all your containers. So I have control 1, so I'm going to make 4 of each. But there's a control 1, and then I've got B1, which is for boiling. So I'm going to go ahead and make all those real quick now, and let's come back quickly. The agar will be finished. We'll be able to start filtering the water, and we'll be able to start putting the agar in the dishes. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do here is we're going to take the agar. You got to be very careful because you want to go ahead and do it across that way, so that you're all staying with the 1s, 2s, 3s, and then on. Okay, so be very careful. Once you get the agar top off, make sure you wipe the top all down. Okay. Then with the dishes, you want to make sure you don't pull them all the way off. Just want to bring it off a little bit. Or a small little bit in the bottom, and go ahead and cover it up. And you can sort of swirl it around so it gets all the bottom. Then repeat until you're finished. Over here, we got our water, which is just starting to boil. We've got SteriPen. And this uses ultraviolet light to sterilize the water. We got some tablets, which you go ahead and you drop this, you shake it up, and the water should be good to drink. And then last we have this filter, which actually has been used for a number of years, and we're going to see how well it does over time. Okay, so we've got our pond water here. Now we're going to go ahead and take this, and we're going to divide it up into these 4 containers. We have our 4 containers. We've already wiped them out and everything, so they're all sterile. So now we're going to go ahead and take this, go ahead and pour it in to all 3. So we now have all our containers. So now we're going to need to put them into the agar dishes. Leave the agars hardened. Okay. So let's go ahead and start pouring these, get them set, and we'll stick them in the box and go put them in the closet. Let's go. You want a big enough box so that way you can put 1 layer on the bottom. But if you're not able to do that, then you're going to have to double stack them. So just be sure to get a nice big box that you can use for this experiment. Okay, let's go. library. No one comes in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and store it. There we go. Let's there. Okay, so we go ahead and store that. Now we're going to leave that there for about 2 to 3 days. We'll be back here to head out. I'm Wesley, signing off.